Hi guys, how to play hard Boogie Woogie. Now, the classic pieces of Boogie Woogie are Albert Hammond's Shout for Joy, Boogie Woogie Stomp, Honky Tonk Train Blues, and so forth. We all know the classics of Boogie Woogie. And everybody should be able to play them to a certain extent, but how do you actually go around playing them? You know, in the olden days, we didn't really have accurate sheet music. We had to kind of try and work out the notes. Albert Hammond's, Meade Lux Lewis and Pete Johnson were playing by playing the records over and over again. And it was a trial and error process. But now we've actually created some of the best Boogie Woogie sheet music available up there. You can click the link in our Boogie Woogie sale so that you can actually see what the notes are if you can read sheet music. So somebody was asking me last week about the introduction to Rollin' Pete by Pete Johnson. Pete Johnson was from Kansas, one of the great boogie players of all time. And he teamed up with the famous blues singer, blues shouter Joe Turner. Joe Turner and Pete Johnson often did stuff together. And Rollin' Pete was one of the classics. And if you don't know Rollin' Pete, just type it into YouTube and listen to it. And it's got a fantastic introduction, but it's very, very tricky. But if you've got the sheet music, you can just simply read it. And I've got the first page. If you come over here, camera person, this is from our sheet music version of Rollin' Pete, which you can actually download from our website if you click on the link above this, and I'm going to show you how to play the introduction. Now this is the introduction to Rollin' Pete written out in notational form. It just goes up to here, and I'm going to play it for you, and it is very, very complicated, but if you can read sheet music, as I said, you don't really have to worry too much about working it all out from scratch. You've got it there written for you, just have to try and play it. So let me just play it for you, and it just give you a sample of how how learning boogie with the sheets is a lot easier than working it out, you know, from scratch. So it goes like this. The 8 VA sign means it's played an octave up. So it goes something like this. I'll play it slowly. That's basically the introduction, and then it goes into the boogie. Basically how it goes, but if you come in here, I'll do it one more time and I'll just play the introduction. So here we go. That's the introduction, and then the boogie starts. Whatever you want to play after that, but we'll do the introduction because that's what we're focusing on here. One more time, see if you can focus on the music, and then we'll do the hands. You can show the hands. Introduction to Rollin' Pete, a very complex boogie introduction, but now you've got the music there. Now perhaps you want to play, just film the hands doing it and see if you can sort of make it out what I'm doing. And then the boogie woogie starts. And so forth. But that is the introduction to Rollin' Pete, which is a very, very famous introduction, but very, very difficult to play. And I know experienced boogie woogie musicians who can't read music, who are brilliant, but can't play it because they've never been able to work out the notes. Now, we've got the luxury, if we can read sheet music, we come from a classical tradition, we've had our music lessons, that we can have actually the sheet music here, and we don't actually have to work it out from scratch because you'll be there for years trying to work out these notes. So that is the beauty of having the sheet music. So your homework for this lesson is, first of all, know that piece, Rollin' Pete by Pete Johnson. If you don't know it, you really need to know it. It's one of the classics of Boogie Woogie. Rollin' Pete, and Pete Johnson teams up with Joe Turner, and Joe Turner sings a vocal over the Boogie Woogie piece. And you can get the sheet music for Rollin' Pete on our website. You can download the sheet music instantly. We've got our sale, we've extended our sale, our Boogie Woogie sheet music sale. Camera poem, I feel a poem coming on.
Get your Boogie Woogie sheet to make your boogie learning complete. That will be neat. Click on the link above in a heartbeat.
I like it, camera person. That was soft, that was husky, that was convincing. I think I'm going to faint. Alright, camera person.
Oh, sorry, yes, carry on.
Okay, you obviously haven't been taking your vitamin B. Oh, I'm sorry, you told me not to say that.
No, and the Red Bull, yeah, you're going to start about
Yeah.
that again, yeah.
Okay.
No, it's not winding me up, I'm
No, I think
alright.
you're taking aloe vera now, aren't you?
Don't know what, I'm not taking anything. I'm trying to eat healthily.
Yeah, so you've cut out sugar from your diet.
I have actually.
Camera person has actually cut out sugar. I know it's a kind of fad at the moment. A lot of people saying cut out. I'm hearing it going around a lot, you know, in health circles. Cut out sugar. Would you like to tell everybody about your cut out? You're looking particularly nice today. Let me show everybody. Camera person's you're wearing a beautiful white skirt, and all right. Let's keep you anonymous, camera person.
Thank you.
So,
but yeah,
yes,
no, I've cut out
your
sugar because it's supposed to be really bad for you. Just refined sugar, not
Right.
things in fruit and just any added sugar. And it's really good, and you can just eat whatever you like, and you won't put on weight if you just cut out sugar.
So cutting out
And it's
sugar
really bad for you. It's supposed to cause cancer.
And also, have you
it's
lost the
supposed to-
taste for sugar?
Yeah.
Because I noticed now I made you a cup of tea, and you insist on no sugar in it. Sugar's like poison to you now.
No,
If
it
you
just
taste
tastes horrible when you haven't had it.
You kind of just lose the taste for it.
That's it. Yeah,
Okay, so you'd give it the thumbs up.
I would.
What about honey?
No, I don't mind that too much. That's not as bad, I don't think. But I wouldn't have much of it.
Right. So everyone should give up sugar.
Well, no, they can do what they like. I think it's a good thing.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell them all what to do.
Okay, camera person, I love this kind of liberal attitude of health. So camera person's given up sugar, and you can visit the camera person fan club page. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, get your Boogie Woogie sheet music, see if you can work out the introduction to Roll and Pete, a complicated introduction. You can just work out that introduction and, you know, play your own Boogie Woogie after it, you know. So it's a great introduction, and if you don't know it, you must know Roll and Pete by Pete Johnson, because it's really one of the all-time classic Boogie Woogie pieces. Subscribe to the channel, download your sheet music, click that like button, and I will talk to you
Very soon.
sugar-free.
Absolutely. I'm sweet enough.